Today we will read a story about a mural of memories. But before that, let's get familiar with some words first. Month. We divide the year into months. What month is it now? Look at the calendar in the picture. What month does it show? It is September. Mural. What do you see in this picture? Yes, a painting. A mural is a kind of painting on a wall. It's usually very big. Imitate. To imitate is to copy or pretend you're someone or something else. Look at the boy in this picture. He's imitating a monkey. Applause. Applause means clapping and cheering. The people in this picture are applauding the person on stage. Photograph. A photograph is a picture you take with a camera. Sometimes the word photograph is shortened to photo. Grow. To grow means to get bigger in size. The chart in this picture shows how the girl has grown taller. To grow also means to become better at something. The kids might grow in the class because they become better at all the things they do in school. Rise. Rise means to get up, such as from a chair or from bed, or to move up, like a balloon that rises into the air. Look at the man in this picture. What is he doing? He is rising from the bench. Mature. Mature means growing up or behaving in a grown-up way. The boy in this picture is acting mature by taking good care of his younger brother. Memory. A memory is something you remember. Look at the girl in the picture. She is looking through a box of shells that help her remember a trip to the beach. Artistic. An artistic person is one who loves art and is good at it. The boy in this picture is artistic. Next, let's move to today's story. A mural of memories. It was the last day of school, and the kids in Ms. Shuman's class were getting ready to do their last class project. Just think, Ms. Shuman said, pointing to the calendar. In less than 3 months, you'll be in 2nd grade. You've all grown so much this year. I grew 3 inches, said Cody, rising out of his seat to show how tall he'd grown. Ms. Shuman said, yes, Cody, you have gotten tall. But growing doesn't just mean getting taller. It also means learning more and acting more mature, more grown up. I can read a whole book now, said Josiah Nene. I guess that means I learned a lot about reading. It certainly does, said Ms. Shuman. You know, the last day of school is kind of like the last day before the new year. It's a good time to think back and recall things about the past year. Today we're going to make a mural of some of the fun things we did this year, then we can leave it in the classroom for the next class of 1st graders to see. Ms. Shuman taped a very long sheet of paper to the wall, and all the kids grabbed their crayons and gathered around. The kids got to work on the mural, drawing and coloring their favorite 1st grade memories. This year we learned a lot about celebrating the new year, Caroline said. Do you remember going to the Chinese New Year parade? That was really cool. I'm drawing a picture of a Chinese fan from the parade. Thomas sprung out of his seat, imitating the lion dancer from the parade. A couple of the other kids joined him, marching around the room and making scary faces. Jordan burst out laughing when he saw how silly Thomas looked. Maggie giggled. I was thinking about Josiah's funny story about the goat eating their New Year's pumpkin, she said. She drew a big orange pumpkin. I guess the goat wanted to celebrate too, said Ms. Shuman. That pumpkin soup Josiah's mother made was awfully good, wasn't it? She smiled. Who else has a memory of our school year to share? I loved making the kites and decorating them, said Jasmine. Jasmine was very artistic and always loved projects that involved painting and drawing. She drew a kite with a long tail. When they were done, everyone stood back and looked at the colorful mural they had made. It really did show many wonderful memories of 1st grade. Well, boys and girls, Ms. Shuman said, it's almost time to leave. It's been a fun year, and I hope you'll visit me when you return in the fall. I think you ought to give yourselves a big round of applause for doing such a great job this year. She began clapping, and the children followed along. We're number 1! We're number 1! Some of the kids shouted. While they were still clapping and cheering, Ms. Shuman brought out a big fancy cake. On top was a photograph of some kids in the class, taken on the first day of school last fall. Now the kids could really see how they'd grown. Ms. Shuman cut the cake and passed out pieces to all the children while they talked about their summer plans. Before long, the parents came to pick up their kids and take them home. "Have a great summer," Ms. Shuman said as they all left. "Remember, read a book, make a friend, and enjoy every day." "We will. Happy summer," said the kids. "Happy summer." The end.